this morning I was looking through my notes on my phone and I went back to a time last year and the start of this year where I was writing notes about the situations that was going on in my life with love and all this stuff and relationships and building relationships with girls and all this stuff. And I came down to some negative literal notes about it because it wasn't going the way that I wanted and issues were arising and different things were going wrong, different situations were going wrong through it. And I had to remind myself then, what do you truly want? Do you want love? Or do you want to improve yourself and better yourself and improve yourself to a certain degree? And this is something that it comes down to a little bit with our life in overall sense, because if we always chase love or go to this next girl, this next thing, we're going to become off that path that we're going on, if that makes sense. So we're going to go from a path of improving ourselves and bettering ourselves, and then we're going to come across love or this certain thing that isn't necessarily promised, and it may have more downsides, and we're going to go towards that, and that may hold us back a certain bit. And this isn't to stop you from getting into something or getting into a certain thing with a person or a certain love or certain this stuff, you know. But what it is for you to be cautious on what you put your energy on and where you direct your energy, because if you put your energy into someone and too much of something that isn't necessarily 100% guaranteed, or they may have certain qualities that you don't necessarily want, like I've had before, but I still put my effort into that because the way we made each other feel, it can hurt you long term. And that's what it done for me. You're gonna have situations where you're able to get with women and have connections and all this stuff, and you can go into that too much, if that makes sense. I was gonna hold myself back and take myself back, and I've had times where I've dived into it too much, and even me entertaining someone that wasn't right or entertaining girls that weren't right for me, it took up too much mental energy in myself because I was focused on that. I had to always make sure they're right, message them and all this stuff, calls and all that stuff. Of course, that's the way it is, of course. But if you're not ready for that, and if you still got to improve yourself, you can't dive into that too quick, unless the person absolutely complements your life and betters you. Because there is real power in having a good person there. There is true power in having someone there that's good enough and that helps you and that empowers you and makes you feel stronger. There is real power in that. So the overall consensus of this video is going to be, you should focus on love after you've improved yourself, you know? So if you're improving yourself and improving yourself and improving yourself, this is going to be the perfect scenario, this. And you find a girl that's got all the same qualities as you, and you may not be where you want to be, but she's got the same qualities as you, good qualities, like she's into the same stuff, you empower each other in different ways, you help each other in different ways, you understand each other. Of course, then have that person in your life. But in my case, let's say you have girls who are living different lifestyles, have different things about them, who you know you've got a connection, but it's not necessarily gonna work on a longer term basis, and it may take up too much energy. Don't dive into that too much, you know? And it reminds me of a time before where a certain person in the sauna and the steam room is a lovely guy. He's someone who I actually look up to on an overall basis. He said to me, you shouldn't let your mental health be overtaken by someone. You shouldn't let your mental health be overtaken, and you shouldn't sacrifice your mental health for someone else. And that was a true thing. What I want you lot to do is improve yourself until you find someone that actually comes along that fits who you want to be, that fits that lifestyle of who you want to be, and has certain qualities and has same habits, has similar things that you do. And then that's going to be a good fit. And they want the same things. They want to build with you. They want to make something right. But don't have people who have completely different habits, different lifestyle, different things, different traumas, different pains. And you may have different traumas, different pains. Don't have that in your life if that's going to take away from you as a person and take up too much mental energy, because that's long for you, and that can hold you back quite a bit of time. And it's kind of cutthroat. And some people might not agree with this, and I'll be interested to hear your opinions on this, because obviously I don't know everything. There's loads of fucking shit I don't know. I don't know much, to be honest, but overall, from an overall perspective, this is what my view is on this, and I hope you lot got some value in this and can get some value from this, and I hope you lot know where I'm coming from with this, because that's a true perspective from this that I think is the right perspective. If you lot got any other thoughts, put in the comments. Thank you lot for love recently. Like, comment, subscribe. Thank you.